think it's an amazing question, and what I would say is one of the most difficult truths about leadership is the recognition that there is no horizon, right? You start out as these young, ambitious people who are goal-oriented, driven towards something that we think we can quantify, but really, it's like I picture a landscape painting, like a beautiful horizon and a path sort of weaving through some sort of landscape to the horizon, and that's that's the abstract purpose. That's what we're trying to get to. Real leaders know that the horizon does not really exist, right? But we see it. We start to carve a path, and if we're lucky, we've got a team who's willing to walk that path with us, carve that path with us. But we're moving in this direction, this purpose, and I envision this scenario where maybe your goals are, okay, let's make it to the tree line. Let's make it to the ridge before nightfall. And you can see how that sort of maps onto athletic goals, sales goals, or whatever it might be. But pretty soon, as you take this path, as you take this journey, you realize that there is no horizon. You can never really get there. Right? The horizon is very literally determined by the limitations of our vision. Right? If there are no obstructions, I think you can see like 20 miles out into the distance. So if like you're on the open ocean, you can see 20 miles out in the distance. So you either see, as you navigate whatever landscape you are part of, you either see 20 miles out in the distance, or you see whatever obstacles are in the way, but that's really all we've got. And then every mile you cover, you realize that the horizon is still 20 miles off into the distance. And I think when people who want to be leaders recognize this, they either stop, overcome, sometimes in moments of despair, and that's true, and I mean that. You think about post-career Olympians, you've been doing this thing for your whole life. Olympians, professional athletes, you do this thing your whole life with an envisioned horizon. And then you get there, and you're 40 years old and you don't know where to go next. Right? So some people stop. Some people find it really difficult. The others fall in love with the process. You fall in love with the process of navigating a landscape and its obstacles, and you just continue to look off into the distance and then come close, go out, go in, and put one step in front of the other. It is difficult to do, but that understanding is essential.